There is a very good reason why I will never send my kids to public school, inshallah. Inshallah. And I've had problems with people speaking about this. I've had problems, when I'm talking to a girl and I'm saying, our future children, I don't want them to go to public school. She want to talk back at me. School is so important. School is this, school is that. Obviously, they're still brainwashed. So here I am, coming with a proper explanation for you, the one that's watching, and inshallah for future wife. Okay. So, public school, Islamic school, Quran school, homeschooling. What should we do? Why should we do it? Why should we not doing? Public school is a disease. It is toxic. You can raise your children amazingly. But if then they are going for 8 hours every single day, Monday to Friday, 8 hours of their day, they are going to spend with teachers who are teaching them nonsense, things that are not important in life. They are throwing own their own agenda, their own mindset, their own way of life onto your children. They're pushing it in their throats. And then you have all these other degenerate children. Because let's be honest, how many good parents are there? No disrespect. How many good parents are there? How many good people are there that are living their life properly, with proper Islam, with proper self-improvement, proper all of those things? Not many people. So those people are raising little kids. Those kids, sorry to say, they're little degenerates. They're little dum-dums walking around. And all those little dum-dums are going to come to your child and say dum-dum things, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to start cursing and they're going to start saying this, and then group pressure is going to come. And then one day they're going to come home and they're going to be like, F you, mommy. Whoa. Where did that come from? Because they didn't learn it at the house. They learned it in school. Then they're going to want to start wearing different kind of clothes and revealing themselves for men and for women. Then they want to speak a certain way. Then they want to act a certain way. Then they're going to develop this mindset that is just toxic because they're the average of the environment. If the environment is bad, if their friends are bad, if the teachers are bad, if what they're learning is bad, how do you expect your child to be good? How do you expect them to be good? I'm not saying that every single school is bad and every single teacher is bad and that every single little stupid child is bad. There are definitely good children and good teachers and good schools, but there are very few of them. Very, very few of them. Personally, I only see two options. Or my child is going to be homeschooled with private teachers, for example, or with my wife, things like that. Or my children are going to go to a Quran school. Because look at that. I think that school, okay, from 6 to 12 years old is pretty good. Learning all of the basics, learning how to read and how to write, and some basic maths and some basic language and some basic skills and all the basics. From 12 to 18, high school, middle school, useless. Useless. There is not one skill, there is not one piece of knowledge that they have taught me from 12 to 18 that I am using right now in my day-to-day life, or even ever. There is nothing. 6 years, well, actually 5, because I quit school at 17. So 5 years of my life have just been wasted, like it didn't even exist. What did I learn? What did I learn? What did you learn? Please tell me. Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you learn? What did you learn in high school that you're using today? Please tell me. Yeah, I'm waiting. Please tell me. I learned absolutely nothing. I learned nothing about relationships or how to keep relationships or how to build relationships. I learned nothing about making money, how to make money, how to keep money. I learned nothing about marriage. I learned nothing about life. I learned nothing about nothing. Nothing about nothing. And you know it damn well too. If you're still in school, look, if you're doing an exam, you're pushing all this information in yourself that just to throw it all up on the paper the next day on the exam. Then one day, 2 days later, you know nothing anymore. 2 weeks later, everything that you did on an exam, woohoo, all that information left your brain because it's not important, because you don't use it, because there's no value behind it. There's no reason for your brain to actually remember the things that you are learning. Now imagine that your child from 12 to 18 is in a Quran school and studies the Quran, and they know the entire Quran. What kind of benefits will that person have? How mature is that person going to be? How much knowledge, valuable knowledge, will that person have? How good is it, not only for this dunya, but for the akhirah? To be a hafid of the Quran, memorize the entire Quran. The status that Allah is going to give you, the benefits that Allah is going to give you. Subhanallah. Would you rather put your children in public school? For what? For what? Now, if there is a really good public school with good kids and good teachers, and you pay close attention to it, it's possible, because maybe your kid is like, hey, I want to be a lawyer. Okay, we need lawyers. Maybe you want to be a doctor. Okay, we need doctors. If you want to have something career specific that you absolutely need a diploma for, then go to school, no problem. But pay close attention to your children. Pay close attention to your children. Don't let them just go off the path too easily. Don't let them do that. Now, if you just want to make money, then school is not the way, brother. School is the worst place to be. If you want to make money, school is the worst place to be. You can't get any worse than going to school. There are 4 categories of making money. You have an employee, you have a self-employed, you have the boss/owner, and then you have an investor. If the employee or self-employed decide to stop working, decide to stop trading their time for money, no money is going to come in. And school only teaches you to be an employee or self-employed. That's the only 2 categories school teaches you. Then you have an owner of a company, the boss, and you have the investor. If they decide to stop working, no problem, money is still going to come in, because for the investor, the money that he's investing, that's working for him. The money is working for him and bringing him in more money. And the owner, he has all the employees that are working for him, so he doesn't need to work. It's an extra benefit if he works. Maybe things will go faster and better, but he doesn't need to work because he has employees doing all of that stuff. He's just an owner. He owns it. So money is going to come in anyway. You want to be in the other 2 categories. Now, I'm not saying completely skip out on being an employee, because you need to do something with your day. If you don't do anything, what you're going to do? You need to do something. But that doesn't mean that you have to be an employee trading your time for money for a job that you don't even really want to do. Now, and that's the only thing that school is going to teach you, and it's going to teach your kids. You have to be very careful, because you want to give good friends to your kids. It's not only them who choose their friends. It's only you as a parent. You also choose who their friends are going to be by putting them in a certain environment. If you put them in like a Quran school, a very good Islamic school, for example, they'll probably have maybe some good Muslim friends, or the chance is going to be much higher than if you put them in some kind of degenerate public school. Something to think about, man. That's just my perspective on the whole matter. Hey, if you are looking for some nice friends or some people to talk with, some Muslims that are into self-improvement, you can join my Discord. First link in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching this video. And hey, if you have some kind of different opinion onto saying why public school is better and no, Noah, you're wrong because of this, I'm happy to hear your point of view. Just let me know in the comment section down below. Now, that's it for this video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And peace.